Children, welcome back to Sanskrit class. Our next topic is Avagachat Karakani. It means know or understand Karak. To understand Karak properly, we will see the definition of Karak. Kriyanvai Karakam. Kriyanvai means Kriyayaha Anvayaha. Kriyanvayaha. Kriya means verb. Anvay means sambandha or relation. It means which is related to verb is karak. Each karak is shown by specific case. First column tells you the name of the karak. Second column tells you which vibhakti is required for that. And third column tells you about the examples related to that particular karak. First we will study karta karak. Karta karak requires prathama vibhakti. Now we will study examples. Ashutoshaha Gayati. If we ask question to verb Kaha Gayati, answer is Ashutoshaha. Rasika Khadati. Ka Khadati? Rasika is the answer. Yanam Chalati. If we ask Kim Chalati, Yanam is the answer. Ashutoshaha, Rasika, Yanam, all the three words are in Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam and all three of them are Karta. Now we will see some more examples. Here Bal is given to you in the bracket. Bala Likhati and you are supposed to write the answer. Answer will be Balaha Likhati. Balaha is Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam, Pullingam. Rima Vadati is Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam, Strilingam. Parna is given. The answer will be Parnam. Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam, Napunsakalingam. Balaha, Rima, Parnam. All three of them are Karta Karak and they are in Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam. Now come to Karma Karak. Karma Karak requires Ditiya Vibhakti. When we ask question to verb, we get answer and that answer is object and that is karma karak. What question we will ask? We will ask what to verb. Sudhanshuhu megham pashyati. If we ask a question kam pashyati, the answer is megham. Or if we ask what does Sudhanshu see, the answer is megham. In Sanskrit, object is kept in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Next example is Raja Sevak Abhayati. Here you have to uh, give proper case to the word given in the bracket. For Sevak, you will give Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachanam. Answer will be Sevakam. Raja Sevakam Abhayati. This Sevakam, Megham, both of them are in Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachanam. Both of them are object. So, what we have understood by looking at both the examples, that karma requires Dvitiya Vibhakti. We will see some more examples. Shunakaha rotikam khadati. If we ask question to verb kam khadati or kim khadati, if we ask Shunakaha rotikam khadati. Chhatra shlokam vadati. Chhatra kim vadati? Chhatra shlokam vadati. Here rotikam and shlokam, both these words are in Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekvachanam. Both the words are object An object is always in Dvitiya in Sanskrit. Third karak is Karanam. It requires Tritiya Vibhakti. This karak tells you about the instrument required for completing that action. That instrument is in Tritiya Vibhakti. Mata aham mukhena vadami. Example is aham mukhena vadami. What do we require, children, for speaking? We require our mouth. Aham mukhena vadami. That's why mukham is in instrumental case mukhena. Next example given here is Rakshakaha danda tadayati. You have to keep that word in proper case. The answer will be dandena. Rakshakaha dandena tadayati means guard beats with a stick. Here mukhena and dandena are the instruments required for completing that particular action, and both of them are in instrumental case. I will tell you some more examples. Aham chamasena khadami. I eat with a spoon. Here chamasena is in instrumental case. Sa sudha khandena likhati. She writes with a chalk. Sudha khandena is in instrumental case. Sah karayanena gacchati. Here Karayanena is in instrumental case. It means he goes with car. Balika churikaya kartayati. Girl cuts with a knife. Here churikaya is in instrumental case. All these words chamasena, sudakhandena, karayanena, churikaya are instruments which are helpful for completing that particular action. And that word is always kept in Tritiya Vibhakti